Okay, this is Andrew, and this is CS332 project number 5. This is going to be the OSPF troubleshooting lab. Now, if you read the rubrics here, you can see that this is going to be RIP with BGP and OSPF with BGP. RIP is, this was written a few years ago, and this course is going to be updated after this semester. RIP is getting so old that I think it's more important to spend more time on OSPF. So this lab is going to be OSPF. If you feel cheated, you're certainly welcome to do this lab in OSPF and then repeat it and RIP. I have no problem with that. But in general, I'm just going to be grading the OSPF. And I think BGP is probably just too much outside the scope of this course. So for now, we're gonna be just focusing on the OSPF lab because that's what you're going to be seeing and doing in the real world. I mean, everybody uses OSPF. BGP, you would have to be a network engineer for a number of years before you're going to get involved with that. So I think OSPF is the important thing to focus on here, and that's what we're going to do. And like I said, you're certainly more than welcome to repeat this same lab and RIP and BGP if that's what you like to do. But you want to do it for OSPF for the grade. So follow the steps and implement the OSPF lab. So after that, you're going to load the configuration files, demonstrate all of your problems in your troubleshooting process. That's what I'm looking for. You're starting to get a little more advanced now. You should know some switching, you know some routing, you know how to do some configurations. So what I'm starting to look for is your troubleshooting development. Okay, use ping and trace route to verify and attach all your screenshots like you normally do. Complete a write-up that describes everything you learned, all concepts and processes. Okay, this is the topology. You're going to have these 5 routers and a DM VPN. Okay, you should basically know how to do this from the last lab we did. You should be getting comfortable with these loopback interfaces. This is a common way to do Cisco routing. Okay, now, all right, so playtime is over. This is a real CCIE routing and switching labs. Okay, this is an advanced technology lab. Okay, the good news is I'm giving you these configurations and I'm giving you the steps, okay? So you'll read through these and you'll follow the steps. And basically this is like a pseudo code of what you have to enter. You of course have to be at the right, um, you know, config prompt and such. But this is what you want to enter on each router. Now, so the real task is going to be likely it won't work, so you have to troubleshoot it. So I want to start seeing your troubleshooting process, okay? So as you go through the verification, the rest of these slides in here are verifications, and I'm not going to go through them all. You can read them, and you can see right here what you need to type in to verify that it's working correctly. If it's not working correctly, how did you troubleshoot it and get it working correctly? Okay, you can see going through, these are all just verification. Show commands, okay? Show the tunnel. This text here that you read is telling you what you're looking for and explaining it to you. And this is showing you what you're supposed to see. If you're not seeing the correct results when you do these show, that means there's some problem and you have to troubleshoot it. So like I said, go ahead and describe your troubleshooting process. Okay, so you work through all these verifications here, show the database, routes, and when you get to the end, you also want to show the adjacencies. When you get to the end, you know, just complete the troubleshooting and the write-up, and then you're done. So this is a pretty serious lab. You should learn a lot from it. Like I said, I think the point now is you should be getting a pretty good grasp of all these things, and so you want to start getting more into troubleshooting as the issue. So that's why I'm giving you a more complicated lab, but giving you the configurations, and the task is to get it actually working. All right, so have fun with this lab and good luck.